Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Victor, by the way, and in today's video I'm going to be helping you navigate how to prepare your own homemade Akrakro. Some people call it Kaklo. Whatever you want to call it, it's up to you, but I'm from Kumasi and we mostly call it Akrakro. So whatever you people call it over there, that is what I think we call it in Kumasi, or that is what I know we call it in Kumasi. So that is what we're going to be doing in today's video. And the first ingredient you need, obviously, is overripe plantain. Make sure that your plantain is so ripe to the extent that it's dark brown in color and very soft to touch, like melting soft to touch. The next ingredient that you need is konkonte flour. Now remember, the quantity of konkonte flour you will need will depend on the amount of plantains you have. So for instance, when I'm gonna prepare Akrakro with like 6 plantains, I measure my flour using a ladle and I take probably like 3 scoops of konkonte flour using the ladle. That is how I measure it. So make sure your flour is not too much, because if it's too much, it's going to take a very long time for your plantain to be thoroughly cooked. The next ingredient you're going to need is onion and then ginger. These are the 2 major ingredients you're going to need. I blended my onion and ginger beforehand, as you can see, to save us a little bit of time with this video. And so with the spices, you will need cayenne pepper, salt, cinnamon, garlic powder, nutmeg, and then for more flavor you can decide to add white and black pepper. Remember, the major spices that you need in this video for this recipe, it's onion, ginger, cayenne pepper, salt, and then probably garlic. I love adding a whole bunch of spices to my food because I feel like it makes it more nutritious, more juicy, and more tasty. That is why I add white pepper and black pepper to literally everything that I do. So you can decide to take those things out, or you can decide to inculcate them in your own recipe as well. Also, one disclaimer, it's not really compulsory to use cayenne pepper. You can use regular pepper, whatever pepper you prefer. I just feel like it's pepper at the end of the day, and I love cayenne pepper because it's a lot more spicy and hot. So the first step is to get an empty, thoroughly cleaned earthenware bowl, as I've shown, and then you peel your plantain and put all of that into the earthenware bowl and grind away as I'm doing. Please make sure you grind your plantain very well till it's soft and there are no chunks of plantain left. The last thing you want is to have a fried Akrakro and all you feel or taste when you chew or bite is chunks of plantain because you refused or you didn't grind or mash your plantain very well. So please make sure you mash it very well. It's very important. So then when you've achieved the desired consistency of plantain paste that you want, you can then add your spices. And then when you add your spices, you mix it all together. You can decide to grind them all together, or you can decide to use a spoon to mix all of it together. Please don't be alarmed by the color of the spices in this video or the amount of spices in this video. I love spicy foods, so I added a whole bunch of spices. But then when you add the flour will seal everything together and you will not even see the spices. So sometimes you might not even taste the spices at all. So whatever you prefer, if you want a whole bunch of spices like I do, add. If you don't, just use the major spices, that's the onion, the pepper, and then the ginger, and then you're good to go. And oh, please remember to add salt. It's very important to add salt. It's gonna give it a lot more delicious taste. So moving along with this video, you then add your konkonte flour to your mixture, and then you can grind it all together, or you can mix it together with a spoon, whatever you prefer. And also remember that the flour is what is going to seal everything together and make your Akrakro perfect when you fry it. So please don't forget this step. It's very important that you add the flour. So when you're done with all of this, you set aside your mixture and then you move on to put your palm oil. It's important to remember palm oil is what we mostly use in this recipe. So use palm oil. You pour your palm oil into a frying pan or a pan, whatever you have, and then you put it on medium heat. Remember not to put it on high heat, because then you're going to burn your Akrakro and it might not even be thoroughly cooked. And you don't want to have it on low heat, because then the Akrakro is going to soak up so much oil and it's going to be soggy, and nobody wants soggy Akrakro. So when you see that your oil is hot, you can then start adding your mixture. Now remember, always fetch small or medium sized portions of the mixture into the pan. Don't take too much, because then it's going to take a longer time to be thoroughly cooked. So just take small or medium sized portions in, and then you put it into the oil as I've done, and then you allow it to fry away. You can leave it there for like 5-6 minutes, and it's going to be thoroughly cooked, and then you are done. That is basically it. And then you do the same thing over and over again till you are done with all your mixture in your earthenware bowl. And then you have your akrakro. You can serve it with beans, with rice, with whatever you prefer. And yeah, and also always remember to flip your akrakro to avoid burning it, so that it's not like one side is burnt and stuff. So make sure you flip it from time to time, and then yeah, when you are done, you can serve it with whatever you prefer. So this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you try it out, and if you have any contributions, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you guys very much. Bye guys.